about the new generation of women. You guys are disgusting. And that's for real. Now, I'm not talking about all women, okay? Let me say that. But a very big majority of you all are such low level, are such low class, classless, disgusting, embarrassing. You guys are disgusting. And then you get mad when people are not clapping for the ignorance. You guys are shameful. And because of your disgusting low-class behavior, black women are at the bottom. People look at us as a science project. They don't understand us at all. The mindset, the way we carry ourselves, the things that we celebrate. It's so bad that men do not even want to commit to you guys. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They just put you guys in situationships, pump you up with a baby, and there you go, another single mama. And then you guys want to celebrate that like that is something so big and something so, we're supposed to admire that. There is nothing admirable about that, okay? You guys are a reflection of bad parenting, a reflection of no parents, a reflection of fatherless behavior. That's what you guys look like, okay? Well, that's what you guys are. Put it like that, all right? And then again, you want to get upset when people are not clapping for the ignorance. You want to call it judging. You want to call it, yeah, it is judging, okay? And if you was back in our day, yeah, you would be judged until your behind wouldn't even want to come out the door, okay? Yeah, what you guys have decided to celebrate is horrific. People in other communities just look at us, all right? Because what you guys have decided to clap for is the most low-level behavior imaginable. People in other communities, they have husbands. They have families. They don't go around getting pregnant by men. And the type of men y'all be getting pregnant from. Nasty-looking men, rugged-looking men. Men who don't even look like they take baths. And y'all ignorant self be up there, yes, girl, do it, do it. Do you know how dumb you sound? Do you know how dumb you look? But I guess I'd be dumb too if I ain't have no parents. I guess I'd be a dummy too if I had parents who didn't care about me. Yeah, I guess that's how it look when you haven't been raised by nobody.
There is no creature that's more dangerous than a woman that is emotional.
Yes, sir.
Because there is nothing that she won't or will not do.
They don't have a logical brain. Their brain has minus negative 100% logic. They only think, move, operate on emotion. It don't matter how logical it might sound. They would rather cut their nipple off to spite their titty because of their emotion. That shit makes sense for everybody and it works out. No, I feel, boom, that's where you lost. Because you got now the universe and everything around you has to go off of how she feels. No logic. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just saying. That's why I just can't trust nothing that bleeds 7 days and don't die no more. You feel me? Like on kids, bro. Like that shit is, yeah, you got that.
I think every man at one point in time in his life has come across a woman that may not have control of her emotions and her feelings, and she may lash out. What exactly happened? Because I guess we can talk about it now. You beat it.
Yeah.
Hey! It's different! It's different!
A man only needs to provide for a woman when he is a husband, not a boyfriend, not a fiance. Woman, get out of the gutter. Get your head out of the gutter. Stop trying to make these boyfriends provide for you and take care of you when you can take care of yourself. You are not a wife. You guys are not one. You guys are not one. He has not choose you to be his wife. You guys are not one. So you being there saying, oh, a man, I need a providing man. We all need a providing man. Our father told us that we all need a providing man, but not only a providing man, a providing husband, not a boyfriend again, and not a fiance again. And don't be like, oh, well, if he can't provide as a girlfriend, how he's going to provide? Because he's supposed to prepare himself as a husband. He's supposed to prepare himself to get there, to be that providing man. Not provide for you and you taking out of his pockets. If he want to help and get, and his heart wants to help you in any situation, any given situation, all right. But at the end of the day, a husband's supposed to provide for a woman. He's not supposed to provide for a girlfriend or fiance.
A lot of women are walking around in grown-ass bodies, but a child's mindset. And I'm not talking about playful. I'm talking about emotional frozen, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of women never matured past the age where feelings ruled everything and responsibility felt optional. And instead of growing past all of that, they just built an entire identity around it. This is the difference between aging and maturing. Most women age, but very few actually are mature. Maturity is the ability to delay gratification, to sit with discomfort, to accept correction without collapsing. And what does a child's mindset do? The complete opposite. It wants immediate validation, immediate relief, immediate agreement. And when it doesn't get that, what do children do? They throw a tantrum. They panic, right? This is exactly why a lot of you women think accountability feels like an attack. This is exactly why a lot of y'all think disagreement feels like a disrespect. And boundaries feel like a rejection. Not because the boundary in itself is wrong, but because the ego has never learned how to self-regulate. An emotionally mature adult can say when they are wrong, I need to change, that didn't work, whatever the case may be. A childlike adult needs someone else to be at fault for their emotions and their choices. They outsource responsibility to trauma, circumstances, right, identity, or other people. Because unfortunately, taking responsibility would mean that you would have to admit to the choices that you made. Immaturity is never about feelings. It's about avoiding responsibility for those feelings. And what really locks people in now is the fact that the world rewards immaturity. It rewards emotional reactions, victim narratives, public meltdowns, the constant affirmations needed for people. So instead of outgrowing the mindset, they just monetized off of it. They learn, which is backwards, that being offended gets attention, but being regulated gets ignored. And then they come on social media crying boo-hoo and wondering why nothing in their life is ever stabilized. Y'all have got to understand that maturity creates stability. Immaturity creates chaos. And a lot of you women are chaotic up here.
Subscribe to VTV1. Gotta hit that like button.